Namaste, yogis. Welcome. I'm Carter, and today we're doing a short hatha mindfulness practice to take care of the entire body and relax the nervous system. Let's get to our mat. All right, yogis, let's get to the front of our mat. Bring your awareness to the bottoms of your feet. Bring the weight to your heels. So there's a little bit of softness in the balls of the feet. Lift your toes up, widen the toes, and then soften the toes down. Bring the weight a little bit to your right foot as you bring your left foot up off the ground. And then just kind of feel the ground underneath the foot. And then switch, so lean towards the left foot and bring that right foot around a little bit on the mat. I just want you to feel the bottom of your feet. And then do that again, so right side and left side. And then move your feet in and out so you're stable. Take your hands to your thighs and give the thighs a little shake and see if you can soften them a little bit. And then bend your knees a little bit. You're going to start to feel the quadriceps engage. And then straighten the knees and soften them. And then bend those knees a little bit to engage them. Straighten the knees. Take your right hand to your belly. Take your left hand to your lower back. And arch the back. So lift the heart. Give yourself a nice curvature. You can even press the left hand into the lower back as you press the belly out. And then we're going to round the back, so tuck the tailbone and round the spine. And let's do it again. Press the left hand into the lower back, lift the heart. It's almost like a standing cat-cow. And then tuck your tailbone, engage the belly. And then inhale, lift yourself on up. So I don't want to arch back and I want to round back. So you're going to go somewhere in between. And then release your arms, give the hands a little shake. Take the hands together, take the thumbs to the heart, gaze over the middle finger, take a nice big inhale through your nose and exhale out your mouth. And let's move mindfully. Inhale, arms reach up. Lift the gaze. Interlace your fingers. Swivel your palms up without a back bend. So keep the tailbone tucked. Draw your arms back. So you feel sensation in the shoulders, maybe the upper back, neck. Side bend to the right. Start to move in the direction of thumbs being a little bit higher than the pinkies. Now the elbows don't have to be completely straight, and they don't have to be back by the ears either. So if you're lacking in mobility, maybe the elbows are bent and the arms aren't as back that far. It's okay. Inhale, come back to center. Unfold the fingers. Wiggle the hands and press the palms together. Let's take the opposite pinky on top. Swivel the palms up again. Without a back bend, draw the arms back. Tuck the tailbone. Side bend to the left. Again, we're working towards thumbs a little higher than pinkies. We're opening up through hands, wrists, forearms, side body, and keeping in mind that our asana is designed to tether us to the moment with the sensation in the body. That's the purpose of asana. Inhale, come back to center. Unfold your fingers, lift your gaze. Hands come together at the heart. Little bend in the knees, fold forward. Release your arms, tuck your chin, and soften in your forward fold. Sway the hips. Weights in the heels. Bend and straighten the knees. Feel everything. Mindfulness is bringing your attention to all the sensations in the present moment. Come up halfway to flatten your back, lift your chin and chest. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, right foot steps back. Stay on your right toes. Press your right hand down in the floor, a block or a bolster. Take your left hand to your left thigh. move your belly button on the opposite side of the left thigh, or that direction, right? So you can move your shirt and kind of roll around there and then extend the left arm up towards the ceiling. So dragonfly twist. Let's bring our awareness to the power of the body. So see if you can push through the right heel, straighten the right knee the best you can, and then bring your awareness to your left foot and your right hand. Which one has got more weight on it? Can you give it 50-50? Balance it out. Bring the left hand down. Step the left foot back into plank. Tuck your tailbone, push through the heels. Lift the chin. Tuck that tailbone a little bit more. A little bend in the knees. And then lift the hips and draw your belly towards your thighs. Bent leg, downward facing dog. Separate your feet a little bit wider than the hips. And then look underneath your right arm. Rotate your right heel towards your left foot so the bottom of your right foot is flat. Lift the right hip a little bit more. Bend the left knee a little bit more. Keep looking underneath the right arm. Inhale, come back to center. So come on to all 10 toes. Bend the knees a little. Let's do the other side. So look underneath your left arm. Swivel your left heel so the left foot is flat. Straighten the left knee and lift the left hip. Inhale, come back to center. Come on to all 10 toes. Bend your knees so the shins are parallel to the floor. Look between the hands. And then walk your feet to your hands. Every step is like your feet are kissing the earth. Quote from Thich, Nhat, Hanh. Halfway up, flatten your back, lift your chin and chest. Exhale, fold forward, tuck the chin. Inhale all the way up to standing. Arms reach up, lift the gaze. Right hand to right hip. Exhale, side bend to the right. Little gaze underneath the left arm. Quoting my teacher, Thich Nhat Hanh, who passed away a few days ago, the master of mindfulness, the master of loving kindness, and one of my greatest teachers. Inhale, back to center, left hand to left hip. Right arm reaches up and over as we side bend other way. The practice of mindfulness is, or Thich Nhat Hanh's practice of mindfulness was simple, effective, and available to and for everyone on the planet. Inhale, back to center, arms reach up, lift the gaze. Exhale, hands to heart center, and honoring the body, a little bend of the knees, fold forward. Release your arms, tuck your chin. And mindfulness is a huge part of our yoga practice. It's the foundation. Inhale, halfway up, flatten your back, lift your chin and chest. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, left foot steps back. Left hand underneath the shoulder on a block or a pillow or a bolster, whatever you're up for. Right hand to right thigh, draw the belly in, gentle twist to the right. Right arm reaches up. Create the power by pressing through the left heel, straightening the left knee, drawing the belly in. And then again, we're trying to balance out the right foot and left hand. So whatever pressure you feel on one, see if you can get that 50-50. One deep inhalation, exhalation. Maybe even squeeze the legs towards one another. Right hand comes down, right foot steps back into plank. Tuck the tailbone, lift the chin. Lower halfway down. Elbows just barely touch the ribs. Roll over the toes. Upward facing dog. Keep breathing. Drop the knees, child's pose, hips towards heels, forehead towards the ground, and soften. Walk the hands to the right. Bend your right elbow a little bit so the forearm rests on the earth. Come onto your left fingertips. Walk that hand forward and then press that left palm into the ground as you drop the shoulder and soften the left hip towards the left heel. Back to center. Little shift of the hips from side to side. And let's do the other side. So let's walk the hands to the left, bend the left elbow, forearm rests down. Come onto your right fingertips. Walk it forward now to the left. And then press that palm down. Drop the right shoulder. Soften the forehead down. Hips draw back towards the heels. Breathe. Walk the hands back to center. Come on up to table. A few rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, belly drops, lift the heart, chin, and chest. Little wag of the tail. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin. Let's do it one more time. And exhale. Nice. Walk the knees wide. Swivel your toes out. And check out your legs. I want your moving in the direction of knees in a 90-degree angle, ankles and feet 90-degree angle. What that means is if you're facing like me, you're the long edge of your mat so you can have some support on the knees. Your thighs are parallel to the long edge of the mat. Your shins are parallel to the short ends of the mat. And your feet are parallel to the long edge of the mat. Okay? Your knees are as wide as comfortable, and your hips are staying right over the knees to start with. Lower the elbows down and draw your hips back for sensation. This is frog pose. And it's for the groins. If you're feeling sensation on the knees that are uncomfortable, you're welcome to put something soft underneath it, like blanket or a towel. And so what our yoga practice is really nice for, amongst a bunch of other things, is that in the practice of mindfulness, the sensation is helping us being tethered to the moment. Which what I would consider advanced mindfulness is sitting in meditation. Because we're not relying on the sensation of the body to remind us to be present. We're either relying on a mantra or the breath pattern. But in our yoga practice, the sensation is going to let us know that we are here now. If you're not doing enough in the asana, well, then the mind wanders. So if you're really think about something outside of yourself, if you're anxious or nervous or scared or frustrated or depressed or whatever the strong intellectual cartwheels you're going through, the deeper your asana will need to be to get you to the moment. And this is a great asana for it. I'm imagining at this point, everybody's pretty present and wondering, when are we coming out? We're coming out now. All right, so hands under shoulders. It's not an easy way to get out of this thing. So the best way that I know is coming forward just a little and then bring those knees a little bit closer together. Oh, it's a doozy. We're going to come into hero's pose. So knees come together, toes are pointing. hips towards heels. Woo, that's a doozy of a pose for me at least. Let's twist to the right. Take your right hand behind you. Take your left hand to the outside of the right thigh and gentle twist to the right. Come back to center. Let's switch. Left hand to the floor, right hand to the outside of the thigh, and twist. Let's come back to center. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Squeeze shoulder blades, straighten elbows. You can move the head around a little bit to make sure the neck is malleable. If you're up for a little inversion, if you're okay with a little bit of weight being on the top of the head, you can move into this next variation. But if you're not, you're welcome to stay here or move into a variation of child's pose, which I'll give you the next variation. So first movement is belly towards thighs. Drop the head. Stay here. Maybe you touch the ground, maybe not. If you're looking for the inversion, bring the forehead all the way to the crown of the head onto the ground. Arms can come off the lower back as you draw your hips up off of your heels. Couple breaths wherever you are. This is always a nice way to prepare for headstand. If you're not comfortable with headstand, this is a nice version. Wherever you are, hips back towards heels. Lift the torso on up. Unwind your fingers, give them a little shake. Take the hands to the base of the neck. Give yourself a little massage. And maybe a little bit of movement with the head. And then take the left hand into the palm up. Let's try it again. Left hand palm up in the lap. Right hand on top of that. Think about your elbows being heavy. Draw your chin down and back towards the throat. Close your eyes. Relax your jaw as you drop the tongue off the roof of the mouth. Take a really nice slow inhalation through the nose. Slow exhalation out of the nose. Bring your awareness to the weight of your body on your legs, shins, the ankles, tops of the feet. Bring your awareness to your spine. See if you can reach with the crown of your head to the ceiling. And again, soften the shoulders and the upper back. Relax your jaw. Allow your breath to become a little bit deeper, but slower with the inhalation. And then exhale slowly. Draw the chin down towards the chest. Take the left hand to the heart. Take the right hand on top. I'm grateful for this body. I'm grateful for this practice. I'm grateful for all of my teachers. I'm grateful for what lays in front of me. Namaste. Nice work, yogis. If you like this practice, give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave it in the comments section below, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. If you want to continue to practice yoga with me, check me out at yogawithcarter.com or click on the link below, where I offer a variety of recorded classes as well as live virtual classes every week, as well as a recorded vault and workshops, toolboxes, and special events. Hope to see you there. Have a great day. Namaste.